Hi YouTube, hi my friends. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone's fine. Oh, shouldn't open that yet. So, I am going to attempt to make my first ever handmade junk journal. Obviously, I junk journal, but I do that in books that I've bought or books that I've had over time. And I've seen all the lovely junk journals that are handmade by everyone on here, on you know, you know, on the clock app. Because of course we have to speak in code, whatever. So anyway, so yeah, so I've seen all the lovely journals that has been made, and I wanted to give it a try. I have this Fruit Loops box that I cut down, and I also cut in two. There's a second part that I wanted to make a small one. It won't be that small because this is a very big spine that we have here, because it was a big box of Fruit Loops. It wasn't a small one, it was a big one. So yeah, so I have the box cut down in size and ready to go. Don't ask me about sizing. This is my first time. Like I said, this is not a tutorial per se. This is just me showing what I am going to do. So that's my box. And then I went ahead and I cut down a whole bunch of papers that I have. I don't have any of the usual papers that I see all the ladies with, the music sheets, the ledger paper. They're nicely dyed with coffee and avocado and all this stuff paper. I'm just literally going through what I have and using it. If I like the way it turned out, I will more than likely probably do the same, because like something like this could have been dyed with coffee and would have come with, the color would have been so much nicer. But in the meantime, seeing as this is something that I just wanted to do here and now, I'm going to use what I have. So what I have here in front of me is just a whole bunch of papers that I had, lined paper that I ripped from a book that I'm junk journaling in now. So I usually rip some of the pages out to make it thinner. So instead of like gluing the pages together and wasting glue, I have decided to like rip the pages out. Sometimes when I get to the end, I will also go ahead and glue pages together if it's like to the end and I don't want it to be too bulky, because I really don't like my books too bulky. But anyways, so yeah, I went ahead. I had this one's from a book about gardening that I have, that I went ahead and I cut this page from, then obviously cut it down. And then so this will be the front of it, and then once you open it up, this is what you'll see. So I went ahead and I did that. We have more lined paper. Obviously I haven't put the signatures together yet, because obviously I have to go through this is and decide what's gonna go where and how much of each thick pieces of paper I'll be using, because obviously I'll have to spread it all out to, differentiate the thickness and everything. So this is some more from the book. This one's a piece of thin cardstock that I have, or 12 by 12s, 8 by 10 books. This is another piece. I'm also folding them in different directions so that obviously I have to I'm going to decorate some of them. And then also when I go ahead and finish it and start using it, I want to have some, blank pages to work with outside of just the lined paper. So then this is another one that I cut down from that same plant book. And another piece from a smaller one that I also cut down to use. Another piece of cardstock. Another lined paper. This one's from a magazine. Also a sheet from a magazine, because obviously got to bring color in. As you can see, it's from a magazine. And then this one's also from another plant book. This is the extra piece from the one I cut down. I'm going to use it, probably turn it into a little pocket or something. More lined paper, more cardstock. Another one from, I love this. So this is going to be like one of my signature front covers, I believe. I think I want to use this as one of my signature front covers. Same with this. And then another piece from another one of my magazines. This one is about European gardens. Let me see, hold on. I love that. And then another one from another thing. The only thing is some of these are thick, so I have to definitely spread it out in each signature and how I'm gonna do it. So it won't be sewn in as one. It will be definitely sewn in as, it definitely won't be one signature. And this is a whole bunch of more blank papers that I need to separate. More flowers, and these are the edges. I'm going to use them as pockets. This was my template. And then I have some vellum paper here that I'm also going to stitch in. Some vellum. And then I took these brown piece of paper from a shopping bag from Walgreens. And then there's more paper to bring in some more color. And then this one is another piece that I'm probably going to use as an outside piece. It's a flower, as you can see. So when you open your book, it'll be like that on both sides. And then this is a piece of vintage sheet that I have. I think I might add one or two more of these because I have more of these. I think I might add one or two more of these in. I do have the other half of this thing, so I'm not going to use all of this together in this, possibly not. I think this could probably fit 4 or 5 signatures. So yeah. And then this is a piece of the cardstock, and I went ahead and I started to ink this side to see what it would look like. So I'm definitely going to be doing that on more pages. Same, more from my books. This one's from a magazine. I think I might actually look for a magazine pages because they are thin and it'll be probably easier to stitch in once I get it all together. And this one, I like the ripping of it. I will keep it that way because I cut off this side. I could have cut off this side instead, but I decided to keep that side because I like the ripping. So this is also 2 separate papers. But that is where this is what I have so far. So you guys are going to have to come back on my next upload to see where I get to. I think the next step would be that I'll be doing is to cover this. I have some fabric that I'll probably be using, but yeah, you guys have to come back for my next video to see me put that together. So I'm going to put this to the side for now. And then I'm going to go ahead and cover the outside with some fabric that I think I have from Dollar Tree. And then the inside, I'm not sure yet. Maybe I have some shopping bags, some gift bags from Dollar Tree that I think I might use as one of the, at least on these 2 edges, and then something thinner in here. So yeah, we'll see. So okay guys, this is part 1. Come back to see me cover these. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay guys, I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the humming you might hear in the background. I realized in my previous video that it was there, but that's my AC. It's hot, so that's my AC you're hearing. So seeing as so many of my book pages were from that gardening book, I found this piece of fabric that I have from Dollar Tree, and I figured, you know what, it's still summertime. Most of my pages are of a botanical background, criteria, whatever. So I decided that I'm going to use this as my cover for this, and it's way more than enough. Way more than enough. So obviously I'm going to rearrange my camera. I'm going to switch to my other tripod so you guys can see better what I'm doing from above. And obviously I will need to leave some space for folding, but I don't want to fold too much over because obviously I still have to put the piece here and the stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, switch to my other tripod so you guys can see from above, and come back. Okay, so here we have our fabric, and so obviously I don't want too much of an overlap on either side. So I think this is perfect. Place, and I'm gonna flip it this way because I need to cut it, but I'm cutting on my table, so half away. For now, goes over there. Let's turn this back around. Okay, so I can't find my Fabri-Tac glue, but I do have this tacky glue, so I'm going to use this for now. Okay, that was turning into a disaster, so I had to go and come back. So now I'm back. So I need to let this dry, but I see a lot of people do like that, where they kind of round their spine a little bit. Let it dry that way. But I'm back. It's on. Obviously the inside is not done yet. I'm deciding possibly going to use this as a backing paper on the inside. This one cut here, and a piece here, and then the other side over here. And am I going to close this over this? No. Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so this is where we're at. Cut off some of the edges. I have sliced here, so I'm gonna glue this down. Oh, I didn't slice this on this. Guys, I did it. I did it. I had to stop recording when I was trying to put it together because it was just too much going on. But I did it. I covered it. I covered it. Haven't done the inside yet, of course, but I covered it. I was trying to burn the edges from the string and it caught fire there. Oops. But guys, I did it. My cardboard is covered. You remember? From this to this. Now I gotta do the inside. This is a thicker cardstock, and I don't know. I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this one? Are you guys feeling this one? I think I'm gonna use this one. This maybe this one for right here. This little sunny section. Maybe I use another one for over here. I'm not sure. Anyways, I'll be back again. Okay, so we have a change. OCD type situation. So instead of putting this down first, I decided I found it a piece of green, very thin cardstock to glue down. I'm gonna do it on both sides here to glue down before I add the other one. I feel like that, I feel much better about that because at least the color goes better. So that's the new situation. We'll be back. Oops. Okay. In my head, I was doing this in parts, but seeing as I completed it, or mostly completed it in one go, I'm gonna show you guys. So guys, look, I finished, well, not, let me not say that it's not finished because I still have to glue this down, cover that up, same thing in the back. But look guys, I made my first ever junk journal from scratch. I made it. Me. I love that. So yeah, and all I used pages from what I have around here. I didn't have any fancy paper. I just literally went through all types of papers, magazines, books. This is a shopping bag right here, piece of shopping bags from Walgreens, some vellum paper that I had been gifted a while ago. This is just me inking that. I need to go through and still decorate per se, but to me this right here is completed. I did it. I stitched it in myself. First I had them as 6 signatures, but then I decided to make them into 3, so I combined them and I stitched it in, stitched it right on in. I do believe next time when I make the other one, because I do have the other half of this cereal box, I think I will reinforce right here a little bit more before I complete it. But yeah, I want to put maybe some envelopes here for pockets. I want to add some more pockets in here. I want to add maybe some tabs, make some tabs to add here. And obviously I'm going to make a charm. I have to make a charm for it. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of how it turned out. And it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm still here. I'm going to figure out charm. And I think because I didn't pin down the first signature when I was stitching it in, so I think I might have to trim off some of this. But like I said, this is my first one and I'm very proud of it, guys. I am very proud of myself. I know, the thing is, I was here today and I wasn't feeling inspired and I knew I wanted to make something. So I think I could have did 4 signatures in here, honestly. I know I wanted to make something, so I decided to just do that. This one is the one that went in technically inverted. I think I might actually take it out and fix it. Because you know what? That's what happened. Actually, I think I'm going to take this one out and fix it because this is annoying me. I will take it out and fix it. That's because this one that did not have enough thread on my thing and I had to take it. Okay, guys, hold up. I'll be back. I'll be back. Pause. Okay, so I figured out what the problem was. One, this was flipped. And because I had to pop the string before, that's why. So, seeing as I have to fix it, I'll wait. I already put away half the stuff, guys. So wait, we have to attach it. Let me get the move the stuff out the way. Oops. Let's get this in. Come on, behave. Let's fix that. Let's get that put together. And get this first one in. This is the 3rd time I'm stitching this one, so my hole, see how big that hole got? Annoying. So okay. Like I said, this is my 3rd time restitching this one. So obviously I'm having some paper damage here. Especially on those main holes that I've gone through twice. All right, so now we take it back to this one. So now there you go. Honestly, I'm gonna have to do, I do have another half of box to do. Oh, this needle is so much better than the other needle that I was using to, oops, don't pull out, stay in there. Are you guys seeing? I don't know how other people do it, but this is how I'm doing it. So it's my first time, like I said, and this is how I'm getting it done. And that's it. And I'll put this back in the bag. And that's it. And just like that, it's fixed the right way. There we go. There we go. That's better. There we go. It's fixed. As I said, I feel like I could have put another one. There we go. So this is a pocket. Need to decorate here. And that's her for now. We will come back when I decorate her some more.